this is Laura here, and just to welcome you all to the second, technically, TPT Discord quiz. Way! So first, just some quick admin from me. If you're competing in today's quiz, there should be a form in the Discord chat already, and it should be pinned to that chat. Just before we start, I just want to make sure that you guys have that form. That is the form that I'll be accepting for submissions for this. Much like the Imagineering competition, I need it on that form. Other than that, rules quickly. Sadly, no teams today, and please, no cheating, no Googling questions, no Googling answers. This is just because we've put so much time and effort into this, and we've got so many special guests today, like Corv, who is now interrupting my video. Alright, let's get on with this then. And so, yes, firstly we'll be doing a round especially about... Alright, Corv, you take this round. So first off, Corv is going to take you guys through the first round of questions, and I'll let him take it away.
Alright everybody, it's Corv, the greatest member of the Theme Park Tube Tech crew. I'm here to ask you a few questions today for our trivia game. Sadly, they're not about me because apparently everything can't be about me. Total scam, it should be. But regardless, I'm here to ask you some questions about the Theme Park Tube members themselves. All of these answers have come up over the past few months in the server through various things, so if you've been paying attention, you'll get an easy 5 out of 5 here. Otherwise, good luck. Alright, so for the first question, it's kind of easy, but I mean, we have to start easy and get harder, right? So your first question, what are Disney Dan's Disney history videos called? So now you'll have 15 seconds, normally we play Jeopardy music or something, but I mean, it's Corv. Corv is way too good for Jeopardy music. Instead, for those 15 seconds, I'm gonna just heckle you guys. I mean, come on, like, these questions, 5 out of 5, no doubt, no sweat even, like, if you don't get this, I'm disappointed. Alright, time for question number 2 now. For TPM vids, what does the TPM stand for? The classic, welcome to TPM vids Disney Beat. Man, what an impression that was. I mean, I should just be the guy. I'll do all the videos from now on. So, I mean, all you gotta do is know those 3 little letters, and you got it set. Alright, this next question's a good one. So, before theme park videos and mostly Disney videos, what was Rob's original channel dedicated to? So I actually really like this question because I actually was watching him from this. I discovered it from that before the Disney videos. So, I'm just a regular old Rob expert. And, even better, spoiler alert, we have Rob for later on in this video. Alright, time for question number 4. This question is, who is the Purge? Now, realistically, I would accept a couple different answers for this. I know I'm not the judge because Laura made this brilliant game, but if it were me, I'd give you some leeway, I'd take 3-4 different answers, and they'd all be correct to me, so, fingers crossed Laura pulls through on that one too. No pressure. Alright, time for question number 5, the final question. This question is, which TPT Discord tech crew members were part of the original Defunctland meeting? So now this meeting took place on Google Hangouts, not even the Discord server, as it hadn't existed yet. There was, I want to say, 12 members total, and a certain amount of those were now tech crew people, so good luck. This question was easily the hardest out of the 5, and one I actually got wrong myself, so I hope you all get it. Alright, and those are my 5 questions. I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope we do it again sometime. Laura, brilliant. Thank you for all your hard work on this. To all the contestants, hope you got 5 out of 5. If not, hey, there's always next time.
Welcome back, guys. Now, thanks, Corv. Thank you for doing the first round. Now, on to round 2. Now, round number 2 is all focused on Imagineering and on Imagineers. So question number 1 is on in which park did the concept of the hidden Mickeys originate? Now, the concept of hidden Mickeys are something that we've seen for a very long time by this point, but they originated in one particular park. So I just want to know that park's name. Question number 2. According to Imagineers, the walk between Liberty Square to Frontierland charts the American history of what? Now, we know that that walk contains quite a lot of American history within it, but visible around you is something that Imagineers seem very proud of when talking about that walk. Question number 3. Tony Baxter is most known for his work on which Magic Kingdom land? Now, this is also the same for at Disneyland, but more so at Magic Kingdom. And at other parks, he's also very well known for this same land. Question number 4. Which Imagineer posed as the Dreamfinder in Dreamfinder's School of Drama? Now, this was something that was revealed at D23 last time that came around by Tony Baxter. So it's quite an interesting little fact. Question number 5. Which is the only ride to appear at every Disney theme park in the same form, but not necessarily the same land? Now, this is a ride that is a staple of every park, but is only ever appearing in one form, and has been quite well known for its positions in the park. Question number 6. Which traditional castle park land, a land that is shared between Magic Kingdom and Disneyland, does not appear in some form at every castle park? Now, by this I mean which land from Tomorrowland, Adventureland, Frontierland and Fantasyland and Main Street does not appear in every single one of the castle parks. So this is the standard park with a castle that is seen at every single resort. Question number 7. Which Disney resort does not have a Pixar-themed land? Now, in this, I'm classing things like Toy Story-themed lands and Pixar Pier as examples of a Pixar-themed land. But one resort doesn't have one of those. Question number 8. What technology do rides utilise in the magic bands at Walt Disney World to know our names in the rides and in the queue? Now, this is something that people are quite amazed by, and RobPlays has actually done a video on this before. But it is the technology that appears at things like the end of Small World to show your name as you are leaving the ride. What is that technology named? Question number 9. Now, we're coming to the end of this section, but which ride from the 1964 World's Fair was not transferred to Disneyland after the fair ended? Now, this is one that has a similar ride that was then opened, but is not the original version of this ride. I'm sure most of you are going to get this one, and I hope that I've not made it a little too easy on this one. Maybe not, I don't know. And now on to the final question of this section, question number 10. The reimagineered Coronado Springs Grand Destino Tower that has just recently reopened is inspired by the architecture of Spain, the work of Gaudi, and which other artist? Now, this is an artist that is seen throughout the tower, and is mostly known in the tower and the tower's name for a cartoon that he did with Walt Disney. And that's why it's called the Grandestina Tower. But who is that artist? Now, if this has all gone to plan, we should now have another special guest. Now, yeah, I could be wrong, and I'm recording this before I'm even guaranteed to know that this guest is coming on. But for now, I'm just gonna let my next guest take it away, and if this next guest is me, then I apologise for getting your hopes up, guys.
Hey guys, Future Dwight here, and since I am from the future, I already know who wins and who sucked. So I won't spoil anything, but you know who you are, and I'm firmly in the sucked category. So let's get started. In what year was Donald Duck created? According to DuckTales from 2017, what are Huey, Dewey, and Louie's full names? Which was the first Disney Afternoon block cartoon to be syndicated? Which was the first full-length Disney cartoon to win an Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Who is the current voice actor of Winnie the Pooh? So I just wanted to thank everyone who helped make this quiz possible, especially Laura because she did pretty much all the work. And most importantly, thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys all around.
And welcome back! Now, I'm gonna now move on to the next set of questions, which technically is quite like the last set of questions, but these are all focused on Disney parks. And they sort of are, some are easier than last time, some are maybe a little harder. And another 10 question round from me. Question number 1. The backstory of Duffy the Disney Bear was not created until 2004. But before that, he was first created for a store that opened in 2001. Which was this store? Question number 2. According to the popularized Imagineering rule, how many steps are you from a trash can in a Disney park? Now, this is something that I've seen be used as sort of like a fun, jokey game as well, and it's just kind of a bit of a fact that's just been accepted at this point, that you are always how many steps from a trash can in a Disney park. And on to question number 3. What attraction in Walt Disney World was apparently tested by US astronauts before it opened to the public? Now, this is one that I was almost a little shocked to hear that this was apparently the truth. But yeah, apparently astronauts tested which attraction at Walt Disney World? Question number 4. This one is one that I'm sure you guys have seen or heard of before, especially if you watch TPM vids. But what is the fastest ride at Walt Disney World? Now, again, this is one that I'm assuming you guys know. I'm gonna heckle you a little bit here if you don't, because it is one that we've talked about before in the Discord, and one that has been mentioned by almost every single one of our members in TBT. So, I hope you guys get it. Question number 5. Now, I'm going to be a bit less mean on this one, but which World Showcase Pavilion was the only one to be sponsored in full by the government of the country? Now, most of the pavilions at Epcot, in terms of the World Showcase, were mostly funded by corporations, and whilst the government was involved in some respects, only one was fully supported and sponsored by the government of that country. Which one of the pavilions there was fully sponsored by their government? Question number 6. What is the name of the massive dinosaur that looks over Dinoland USA? Now, of course, this question was just put in for Corv, and if you guys don't get this one, obviously it was just because it was a question for Corv. Even if he isn't competing in this, and I don't think he actually is, and if he is, then stop competing in this. You did one of the rounds, you don't get to do that. Now on to question number 7. Disneyland Paris' castle belongs to which Disney princess? Now, as you guys probably know if you've ever seen me in the Discord, Disneyland Paris is my favourite castle park. And this is why this question is in here, because obviously I'm going to put a question in here about Disneyland Paris. Now, the castle is very fantastical and belongs to which Disney princess? Question number 8. What is the tallest ride at Disneyland in California? Now, this is Disneyland Resort in California, so that does include the California Adventure. But I just want to know what the tallest ride of all of the rides there is. Question number 9. We're flying through these ones. Tokyo Disney Sea's Mysterious Island is dedicated entirely to the works of which author? Now, this is an author that has been discussed on things like Defunctland before, because of his influence over rides at other parks. But Mysterious Island at Tokyo Disney Sea is entirely dedicated to his works. Which author is this? And on to the final question for this round. We are flying through these ones this time. Which Shanghai Disneyland opening day original ride will be opening at Walt Disney World in 2021? If you guys need a bit of a hint on this one is opening at Magic Kingdom in 2021, and is a ride I'm very excited for because I love the franchise that this is coming from. So guys, this is all from me reading out questions, and now I'm going to hand over to a very special guest who has joined us all the way from his new home in Florida. I'd like to introduce to you guys RobPlays. Now, joking aside, he will be reading you guys some questions out about the Disney Cruise Line. And because he was nice enough to send me these questions through video, you guys will have some nice video footage instead of this lovely royalty-free series of backgrounds that are animated that I've been using for the rest of this. So enjoy, guys!
Both pairs of the Disney Cruise Line ships are modeled after early 20th century architectural styles. They're most commonly seen in the atrium, but you could see them pretty much anywhere else throughout the ship as well. What are the names of those two styles? Which classic Disney character has recently received an exclusive cruise line costume? One thing that's really cool about the Disney Cruise Line is that most of its captains have worked for the cruise line almost since the inception of the company. However, who was the very first captain who is now acting as the Commodore of the Disney Cruise Line fleet? Now, on any of the ships of the Disney Cruise Line, in the atrium, which is the big common area space, there's usually a statue dedicated to a Disney character. Which of the Fab Four characters does not have a statue on a Disney Cruise Line ship? Now, one of the things I love about the Disney Cruise Line is that it actually has a reference to what I think is one of the more underappreciated corners of storytelling at Disney, which is the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, and it does so by naming one of the kids' clubs after one of the members. Which member of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers is the kid club named after?
Thanks, Rob, and now on to our final round. Now, our final round is a picture round, and during this round, the pictures will be posted into the Discord, so you guys can get a better look at them other than just on the footage itself. Now, this round is another special guest hosted round, and this round is hosted by Bleaker.
Welcome to Silly Songs with Larry, where Larry sings a silly song. Wait, hold that thought. I'm getting a message from my agent. What do you mean this isn't Silly Songs with Larry? I signed up for Silly Songs with Larry. What the hell am I doing then? Oh. I'm sorry. It's actually, roller coaster trivia time! Da 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 da! All right. Roller coaster trivia time. So I guess you have to guess what this is based off of my beautiful narration of whatever it is. All right, so this first roller coaster, we have a red one where you're going upside down out of the loop. Why? No, that is not okay. You cannot have a red roller coaster. What if people are colorblind? Haven't you ever thought of that? No. Big Roller Coaster only thinks of themselves. Down with Big Roller Coaster. People, we don't have to take this. Okay. Next up, we have... Sweet Jesus, what the hell is that? So I see a loop, and then I see track going through the loop. It looks like somebody is threading the needle. Ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody threading the needle. Why? Why, people? Why do you do this to yourselves? This is a roller coaster where your spine starts in your back and then just gets yanked out. We don't have to take this. Why are we doing this? You know what? If you hate yourself enough to go on this, by all means, do it. Next up we have, oh my gosh, Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know they made one of those. I want to go ride it. Laura, can we go ride Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo? I'm so excited. Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo. Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo. See, there's the mine carts and everything. What else could it be but Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo? All right. On to the next one. I'm getting a little excited here for Big Thunder Mountain 2 Electric Boogaloo. All right, we got a blue one. Laura, you can't even see the half the track against the sky. Why? What? Again, why? Because Big Coaster only cares about themselves. Look at that. That thing's got like 20 inversions on it. No, I'm having nothing to do with that. That's an oh nay nay coaster. You might as well just go on a train and be upside down the whole time. But that is what that is the equivalent of right there. You are just upside down the whole time. That can't be healthy. See, this is why we're getting done. This is not okay. This is not okay. Next up we have I don't know, a pretzel? Laura, am I looking at a pretzel? Some green moldy pretzel? I'm 99% sure I'm looking at a green moldy pretzel. Why would you take a picture of food and try and pass it off as a roller coaster? 0 out of 10, Laura. 0 out of 10. Okay. I know this one. Broken Yeti Simulator. What is it? 2K19. That's it. Broken Yeti Simulator 2K19. Yeah, I hear there's no road to getting this fixed. No roads at all to getting this one fixed. Which is really a shame because they spent all that money to get Yeti Simulator 2K19 and we got Broken Yeti Simulator 2K19. No roads to getting it fixed, guys. No roads to getting it fixed. You know what? Burn the whole thing down. I'm done. No. This is not okay. I did not pay for Broken Yeti Simulator 2K19. I wanted Yeti Simulator 2K19. This is not okay. Not okay.
I think Bleaker got a bit confused there at the beginning. Anyway, now I'd like to say thank you all so much for hanging out with us today and doing this quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys liked our special guests and everything else that came along with this. We put a lot of work into this to make this as good as it could be for you guys, and I hope it worked. Now, I need you guys to send me the forms with the answers on within the next half an hour. That is the hard limit on this, so if you do not manage to get the forms in within the next half an hour, you sadly won't be in for the chance of getting a nice little name tag and a bit of a prize from us. And by prize I mean the name tag. There isn't any other prizes other than gloating rights over the entire of the Discord. Anyway, thank you guys, and thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope we can do this again some point in the future.